and welcome back to Normski TV. Gonna do Transfer Daily today and some fantastic news. First of all, let me just do something here. Being long overdue. Now, this is not actually champagne, but let's just pretend it is, yeah? You know why I'm doing this, innit? You know why I'm doing this. You know why I'm doing this. We're about to celebrate. We're about to celebrate. Yes, you say it. Go on. Put it in the comments. Yes. I'm drinking to this. Don't know about you. Ah, look at that. Pour that in. Right, yeah, guys. Now, cheers to everybody. Mr. Ozil, cheers. Man, that tastes good. Right, let's get down to some business. You know why I'm drinking that. And obviously, breaking news today. According to Mr. Ornstein, in The Athletic, Arsenal and Mesut Ozil have reached an agreement over the early termination of his contract. It's looking like the guy that was with us for 7.5 years is about to now end his career at the Arsenal and is off, possibly on a free to Fenerbahce. This could actually take place by the end of this weekend. He's got about 7 million, he's £350,000 wages. He's got about £7 million left on his contract. It looks like Arsenal are going to pay that off and then he will become a free agent. And he will be travelling to Fenerbahce, who are at the moment doing quite well. They're joint, they're in second place, but I think they're on the same amount of points, just goal difference separating them from the team at the top. And he's going into a good situation, which is good for him. You know, he's a Fenerbahce fan, even though he was born in Germany. He's obviously Turkish descent. And yes, he's going 32 years old and he's going to have a decent 3.5-year deal. That's not bad, you know. He's going to go to Fenerbahce. I'm sure, you know, he's going to enjoy himself there. It's about time now. It's about time. You know, he's, as I said, spent 7.5 years with us. And this whole saga was just going on for a long, long time. And it's now come to an end. And basically, it leaves the German free to secure I'm going to read this from The Athletic. It says it leaves the German free to secure a well-reported move to Fenerbahce during the January transfer window and will bring an end to his career in North London. And since joining from Real Madrid in September 2013, Ozil has made 254 appearances for the club, scoring 44 goals and making 77 assists, which is not bad. But obviously the last couple of years, his stats were pretty much abysmal. And just the way things were panning out, you know, he's obviously ending up not even making it in the 2021 season and even in the side. He was part of a team for the FA Cup final wins in 2014, 15 and 2017, but he missed out on 2020, having been left out of the side. You know, sometimes, you know, things have to come to an end, and it was inevitable at some point it would. We couldn't keep paying this man £350,000 to be sitting on the sidelines, playing Fortnite, tweeting. It just weren't to be, and I'm glad this has happened. That's a massive wage bill off of Arsenal's back, and hopefully through this we'll be able to now go out and, you know, look for a, you know, creative midfielder. Even though we've got Emil Smith Rowe there, we need someone that can help him, back him up, and support him, an experienced midfielder, creative midfielder. And I'm just pleased that it's happened. Obviously, there's been a lot of well-wishing going on. A lot of people are sad to see him go, but it's just the way it is. You know, I mean, he served the club well until the last tenure, the last three, 4 years, even under Wenger. You know, people were calling him to go. You know, the likes of when we used to go and play away at these horrible grounds where we knew he would do well, like Stoke. You know, he would end up saying, "Oh, I've got a bit of a backache." You know what I mean? And that was becoming too often the excuse that we was there, and always injured when we're meant to be going away and playing a really tough away game. And it is what it is now. You know, he's gone or will be going, and that's why. Hence, cheers. That's all I've got to say, boy. Cheers. You know, we wish him well in Fenerbahce. Hopefully he will, you know, do well out there. But now is the time for Arsenal now to go out there and go and find a creative midfielder that can do a job for us. You could see against the game against Crystal Palace, you know, we just didn't have no creativity at all, even though Smith Rowe was there. But it's about, breaking down, you know, those people that parked the bus. And I just felt Smith Rowe looked a bit tired, and we didn't have the creativity from the left-hand side, especially with Tierney missing. Ainsley Maitland-Niles just did not rock up at that game at all. So, you know, we need to go out and look for one. Binduer, we've been linked with him, who's plays for Norwich, but they've slapped a £40 million tag on his head. So I don't know what's going to happen there concerning that. We are linked with a player, possible player from our B Leipzig, which is our Marcel Sabitzer. And according to reports in Germany, they haven't made no contact yet with him, but Arsenal are interested in him. Sky Germany report that the sources informed them that Arsenal and Tottenham Hotspur are among the possible buyers for our B Leipzig, Marcel Sabitzer. And his contract runs till 2022. But this summer he will enter into his final year, and obviously that deal that's when we'll probably make a likely move for him. Whether we'll get him in the January transfer window is I don't know. I don't know if that will happen. Just reading on, it says publicly Leipzig bosses are insisting they want to keep Sabitzer around for the long term, but they're yet to convince him to extend. And at this stage, Arsenal are yet to make a formal offer for the player. So we are interested in him. The media also linked Arsenal to Sabitzer last year after starting performances against Spurs in the Champions League. Nothing came of it at the time, but it's another hint that the Gunners may well be tracking the midfielder. He has 6 goals contribution in his 18 games this campaign, regularly captaining Leipzig, and it's not quite the same level as his managed last campaign through scoring 16 goals, which is brilliant, and assisting a further 11. It's got here, still Arsenal could use all the help they can to get in terms of creating and scoring from midfield. We need that, absolutely need that. And he would be a sort of guy that we could, have. It says they certainly seem to be in the market for a player like Sabitzer, but whether they can land Austria international form this season is another matter. So, as I said, we are linked with a number of, we are linked with a number of creative midfielders, but it's about how we, or if we can, get it over the line. There was another player that we was linked with as well from Brentford. That's a forward. Let me see if I can find that. Tone, I think his name is Tone. I can't find him at the moment. I did have him here before, but he's currently plying his trade at Brentford and doing really well there, scoring an awful lot of goals. I think at the moment he's got something like 16 goals to his name. Arsenal are interested in him. I think they bought him from Peterborough because he obviously filled a gap for Ollie, who went off to Aston Villa. So he's come in and has really hit the ground running with Brentford. And Arsenal are eyeing this player. That's it. His name is Ivan Toney. Arsenal, as I said, they are scouting this player, and he moved from Peterborough in the summer for 10 million. And yes, he's the joint top goal scorer with, as I said, 16 goals this season. It says, however, the report claims the Gunners won't be making an offer for the 24-year-old this month and will insist and instead be keeping an eye on him until the end of the season. So I suppose with the players that we've already got, it just means that the likes of Aubameyang, Lacazette, we're gonna have to like stick with him. There's rumours that Atletico Madrid are interested in Lacazette, even though they just bought Dembele on loan. So I don't know how that's going to work, but there's rumours, circulating that that Atletico Madrid could be back in for him. Whether it's this month, if not, it'll be in the summer. But we need to be looking at our forward line because Lacazette is coming down to his last year. Aubameyang obviously signed a long term. He needs to start finding his feet. You got Balogun, who's linked with signed a pre-contract with Leipzig. So whether he stays or not, Arsenal are trying their best. But at the moment, nothing has happened yet. But I think for me, the great news, is that we're going to be seeing Mr. Ozil leaving the club this month. And as I said, I wish him well. But your time is up now, and it is what it is, man. We wish you all the best. Neto, the goalkeeper, we're still linked with him. I think he's trying to put in for a transfer request, but the thing is, again, would he want to come to Arsenal and play the number 2 role? He's obviously wants to leave Barcelona because he's the number 2 and he's not getting a chance. So why would he then come to Arsenal to fight for his position behind Leno? So again, it's very much up in the air, but we do really need to get a goalkeeper this season, this month, because if not, if Leno gets injured, who's been playing very well, and we have Runnison coming into side, it just can't happen. It just cannot happen whatsoever. So I'm just praying and hoping that Arsenal pull their fingers out on this one. Also, good news on Tierney and Partey. Tierney, they said that he had a slight stiffness, and then there was noise coming out from Arteta that he's worried he may have to go and have an MRI scan. That kind of worried everybody. But fortunately, it looks like it's nothing to worry about, and that he could actually be in contention to play in the game at the Emirates against Newcastle. David Ornstein in a tweet said, Kieran Tierney injury thought not to be serious seems to be near. Seems that there's no tear to the calf muscle. Plus, could return for the visit of Newcastle on Monday. Obviously, we was concerned when the 23-year-old missed last night's draw v Crystal Palace, but that was just precaution, and it's looking good for him. And obviously, Thomas Partey, I'm hoping that he will start on Monday as well. I will be doing a preview for that game, and we need to win that game. We've got teams around us, believe it or not, Leeds, Burnley, all these teams have dropped points today. So we need to make this one count. It's going to be difficult because Newcastle are going to come and put 2 blocks of 4s, and we have to try and break them down. And if the game goes to plan and they keep Arsenal at bay, then they'll chuck on the likes of Andy Carroll, who is very good in the air and can spring anything on us. So let's hope and pray that we go on Monday and deal with Newcastle. We've got to convincingly beat them. Aubameyang keeps saying, get your shooting boots on, man. This is really important that we win this game. But as I said, the great news is Mr. Ozil is leaving the building. Good luck. Anyway, guys, listen, please like, subscribe, share, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care.